Have you ever wondered if an electric vehicle could truly rival the likes of Tesla? Get ready as we dive into the Zeekr 7X, a car that promises to shake up the EV market. Is it the game changer we've been waiting for, or just another overhyped model? Let's uncover the good, the bad, and the wow factors of the Zeekr 7X in this comprehensive analysis. Design philosophy. More than just aesthetics, the Zeekr 7X has a striking appearance that immediately draws attention. From its sleek, aerodynamic profile to its distinctive front fascia with illuminated Zeekr logo, this SUV makes a bold statement. The design team, led by veteran automotive designer Stefan Cielaf, formerly of Bentley and Audi, has created something that balances futuristic elements with practical functionality. The vehicle's exterior features flush door handles that extend when approached, contributing to both the clean aesthetic and improved aerodynamics. Its coefficient of drag is an impressive 0.26, rivaling some of the most aerodynamically efficient vehicles on the market. This isn't just about looking good. It directly impacts range efficiency and high-speed stability. The lighting signature deserves special mention, with adaptive LED matrix headlights that create a unique visual identity at night. These aren't merely decorative. They offer intelligent lighting patterns that adjust to traffic conditions, enhancing safety without blinding oncoming drivers. The rear light bar spans the entire width of the vehicle, creating a distinctive presence even from a distance. Color. Options go beyond the standard white, black, and silver palette typical of many EVs. The Zeekr 7X offers vibrant choices including electric teal and sunset copper, with special multi-layer paint technology that shifts subtly depending on lighting conditions. This attention to detail signals Zeekr's intention to appeal to buyers seeking individuality in their vehicle choice. The silhouette of the 7X draws inspiration from both traditional SUVs and modern sportbacks, with a gently sloping roofline that doesn't compromise rear headroom, a common issue with coupe-style SUVs. The proportions have been carefully calibrated to convey strength without appearing bulky, with short overhangs and muscular wheel arches housing 21-inch turbine-inspired alloy wheels that enhance the vehicle's dynamic stance while optimizing aerodynamic flow. Every exterior element has been purposefully designed not just for aesthetic appeal, but functional benefit. The front air curtains channel airflow around the wheels to reduce turbulence. The active grille shutters close at highway speeds to improve aerodynamic efficiency, but open when additional cooling is required for the battery or motors. Even the underbody is completely smooth, with panels that direct airflow in a way that creates a slight vacuum effect, essentially sucking the car toward the road at high speeds for improved stability. Revolutionary charging. Redefining EV convenience. One of the most impressive features of the Zeekr 7X is its incredible charging capability. Imagine charging from 10% to 80% in just under 10 minutes. That's faster than most smartphones. This is thanks to its advanced 800V architecture, which can add a whopping 21 miles of range per minute under optimal conditions. This charging speed fundamentally changes the ownership experience. Range anxiety, that persistent concern about running out of power, becomes much less significant when you can add 200+ miles of range during a brief coffee stop. The Zeekr 7X supports a maximum charging rate of 350 kW, future-proofing it for the next generation of ultra-fast chargers being deployed across major highways. The battery itself represents cutting-edge technology. Its silicon anode-enhanced cells provide higher energy density than conventional lithium-ion batteries, contributing to the vehicle's impressive range. Zeekr has partnered with contemporary Amperex technology, CATL, to develop these cells, leveraging the battery manufacturer's extensive expertise. For home charging, the Zeekr 7X comes with an 11 kW onboard charger as standard, allowing for complete overnight charging. The company also offers a smart home energy management system that integrates with solar panels and can use the vehicle as a backup power source during outages, a feature increasingly valued by consumers concerned about grid reliability. The battery management system employs artificial intelligence to optimize charging cycles and extend battery longevity. It learns from your driving patterns and adjusts charging parameters accordingly, preventing unnecessary strain on battery cells during rapid charging sessions. The system also incorporates predictive thermal management that begins conditioning the battery before you arrive at a charging station, ensuring it's at the optimal temperature for maximum charging efficiency. Zeekr has developed a proprietary cooling system with direct liquid cooling that maintains consistent cell temperatures even during extreme use cases. The flat, skateboard-style battery pack is divided into 12 independently monitored zones, allowing the system to precisely manage thermal conditions across the entire battery. This approach not only optimizes performance, but significantly extends the expected lifespan of the battery. Zeekr claims less than 10% capacity degradation after 240,000 miles, backed by extensive accelerated aging tests. Beyond the charging hardware, Zeekr has invested heavily in software infrastructure. The navigation system integrates real-time charging station availability data and automatically plans optimal charging stops on longer journeys, taking into account variables like elevation changes, traffic conditions, and weather to accurately predict energy consumption. This removes much of the planning burden that early EV adopters have had to shoulder. The driving experience. Technology meets performance. The Zeekr 7X offers a driving experience that balances exhilarating performance with refined comfort. Its dual-motor all-wheel drive configuration delivers 536 horsepower and 566 lb-ft of torque, propelling the vehicle from 0 to 60 km/h in just 3.8 seconds. This places it firmly in performance territory traditionally occupied by luxury sports sedans. Despite this impressive acceleration, the Zeekr 7X maintains exceptional ride quality. The standard air suspension features adaptive damping that reads the road surface 1,000 times per second, adjusting compression and rebound settings accordingly. The result is a vehicle that remains composed on rough surfaces while still providing engaging handling on winding roads. The Advanced Driver Assistance System, ADAS, represents some of the most sophisticated technology available in any production vehicle. Using a suite of 12 cameras, 5 radar sensors, and ultrasonic sensors positioned around the vehicle, the system provides Level 2+ autonomy. Features include adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go capability, lane centering that works even on unmarked roads, automated lane changes with a simple tap of the turn signal, self-parking functionality for parallel and perpendicular spaces, traffic jam assist that reduces driver fatigue in congested conditions. These features integrate seamlessly, creating a driving experience that feels natural and intuitive rather than intrusive. The system's processing power allows it to predict the movements of surrounding vehicles with remarkable accuracy, maintaining appropriate following distances even in unpredictable traffic. The Zeekr 7X offers multiple driving modes that transform the vehicle's character. In Eco mode, power delivery is optimized for maximum range, with regenerative braking calibrated to recover as much energy as possible. Comfort mode balances efficiency with responsive acceleration, ideal for everyday driving. Sport mode sharpens throttle response, firms up the suspension, and reduces power steering assistance for a more engaging experience. For the enthusiast, track mode unlocks the full performance potential, with stability control parameters adjusted to allow more driver expression while maintaining a safety net. What truly sets the 7X apart is how these modes affect not just performance, but the entire sensory experience. The ambient lighting, sound profile, and even the weight of the controls adapt to complement each mode. In Sport mode, for example, the display changes to a more performance-oriented layout with prominent power usage meters and G-force indicators, while the ambient lighting shifts to energetic red accents. The vehicle's torque vectoring system deserves special mention. Unlike many EVs that simulate torque vectoring through selective brake application, the Zeekr 7X uses dual rear motors with independent control, allowing precise distribution of power to each wheel. This system dramatically improves cornering, capability, and stability during evasive maneuvers, providing a level of control typically associated with much more expensive performance vehicles. For audiophiles, the Zeekr 7X features a bespoke sound design created by renowned composers to complement the electric driving experience. Since EVs lack the natural soundtrack of combustion engines, Zeekr has developed subtle audio cues that provide feedback about vehicle status and driving dynamics without being intrusive or artificial sounding. This attention to the sensory aspects of driving demonstrates Zeekr's holistic approach to the ownership experience. Interior design, where luxury meets sustainability. The Zeekr 7X features a luxurious cabin that redefines expectations for electric vehicle interiors. The spacious 5-passenger layout offers generous headroom and legroom for all occupants, with the flat floor afforded by the EV architecture creating a sense of openness. Material selection demonstrates Zeekr's commitment to sustainable luxury. The standard upholstery uses recycled polyester fibers derived from ocean plastic, while the optional premium trim features leather that meets the highest standards for ethical sourcing and environmental impact. Wood accents throughout the cabin come from certified sustainable forests, with each piece carefully matched for grain pattern. The centerpiece of the interior is the 15.4-inch curved OLED display that serves as both instrument cluster and infotainment system. With resolution exceeding 4K standards, it provides crisp graphics and intuitive controls. The interface was developed in collaboration with human-computer interaction specialists to minimize driver distraction while maximizing functionality. Comfort. Features abound, including 14-way power-adjustable front seats with heating, ventilation, and massage functions. The rear seats offer similar amenities, ensuring all passengers enjoy premium comfort. The 4-zone climate control system allows individualized temperature settings, with HEPA filtration that removes 99.97% of airborne particulates, increasingly important in urban environments. The audio system, developed in partnership with DVLA, the French high-end audio company, features 21 speakers strategically positioned throughout the cabin. Using advanced digital signal processing and active noise cancellation, it creates an immersive soundstage that audiophiles will appreciate, whether listening to classical music or modern podcasts. Beyond these amenities, the interior incorporates thoughtful touches that elevate the everyday experience. Ambient lighting uses 64 colors and adapts intelligently to time of day and external conditions. At night, the system gradually reduces blue light content to minimize disruption to passengers' circadian rhythms. The fragrance system offers 4 distinct scents developed by a master perfumer, subtly dispersed through hidden vents that prevent the intensity from becoming overwhelming. Storage solutions demonstrate meticulous attention to detail. The center console features a sliding drawer with customizable dividers and integrated wireless charging. Door pockets are lined with microfiber to prevent items from rattling. Even the glove box includes dedicated compartments for documents, sunglasses, and personal items with soft, close mechanisms that epitomize refined luxury. The panoramic glass roof spans the entire cabin, using electrochromic technology that allows occupants to adjust transparency in 5 zones independently. This eliminates the need for mechanical sunshades while providing unprecedented control over natural light. The glass itself incorporates infrared reflecting layers that prevent heat buildup without requiring excessive energy for climate control. And important consideration for maximizing range. In the rear cabin, passengers enjoy executive-level appointments, including reclining seatbacks with adjustable headrests and fold-down center armrests containing additional controls and storage. Integrated tablet holders and USB-C ports support productive travel, while privacy screens deploy from the door panels when desired. The rear climate control system includes foot-level heating, a feature typically found only in ultra-luxury vehicles. AI and software. The digital brain, the Zeekr 7X, comes equipped with an advanced AI system that truly learns your preferences and driving habits. Using machine learning algorithms, it analyzes patterns in your driving, climate preferences, music choices, and frequently visited destinations to create a personalized experience that evolves over time. This AI assistant responds to naturals, language commands, allowing you to adjust vehicle settings, navigate to destinations, or control entertainment options with conversational phrases rather than memorized commands. The system's voice recognition works remarkably well, even in noisy environments, thanks to directional microphones and sophisticated noise-canceling technology. The software platform receives over-the-air updates on a monthly basis, adding new features and refining existing ones. Zeekr has established a developer program that allows third-party applications to integrate with the vehicle's systems, creating an ecosystem that continues to expand the car's capabilities throughout its lifespan. Cybersecurity has been a priority from the beginning. The vehicle's systems are protected by multiple layers of encryption and authentication, with dedicated hardware security modules safeguarding critical functions. Zeekr maintains an active bug bounty program, working with ethical hackers to identify and address potential vulnerabilities before they can be exploited. The AI capabilities extend far beyond simple voice commands and preferences. The system incorporates predictive analytics that fundamentally transforms how you interact with the vehicle. For example, it can recognize patterns in your schedule and automatically precondition the cabin before your regular departure times. It learns your preferred routes to common destinations and suggests alternatives based on real-time traffic conditions without requiring manual input. The facial recognition system does more than just store seat and mirror positions. It recognizes signs of driver fatigue by monitoring eye movement patterns and micro-expressions. If it detects potential drowsiness, it subtly adjusts cabin temperature, lighting, and audio to help maintain alertness, while suggesting rest stops if symptoms persist. For families with multiple drivers, the system maintains distinct profiles that automatically activate not just physical preferences, but entire digital environments. Your teenage driver might have speed limitations and geofencing boundaries, while your spouse's profile might prioritize efficiency and comfort settings. These profiles seamlessly transition between vehicles for customers with multiple Zeekr products. The augmented reality navigation system overlays directional guidance directly onto the real-world view through the windshield using a high-resolution heads-up display. Rather than distracting drivers with complex maps, it highlights the actual route with intuitive visual cues, marking optimal lane positions and highlighting upcoming turns while maintaining the driver's focus on the road ahead. Zeekr's approach to software development adopts continuous integration practices from the tech industry rather than the traditional automotive model of fixed software versions. This allows for rapid iteration and improvement based on real-world usage data. The company employs a team of over 500 software engineers dedicated solely to improving the digital experience, with specialized groups focusing on natural language processing, computer vision, and user experience design. Market challenges. The road ahead, despite its impressive specifications, the Zeekr 7X faces several significant challenges in the competitive EV marketplace. As a relatively new brand, Zeekr was established in 2021 as a premium electric vehicle subsidiary of Geely Automotive. It lacks the established reputation of Tesla or traditional luxury automakers. Availability remains a concern in many markets. While Zeekr has ambitious expansion plans, its dealer network is still developing. Potential buyers in smaller cities or rural areas may find service options limited, which could affect purchase decisions despite the vehicle's compelling features. Pricing strategy positions the Zeekr 7X in the premium segment, with starting prices around $72,000 for the base model and reaching $72,000 for the base model and reaching $72,000 for the base model and reaching $92,000 for the fully equipped performance version. While competitive with similar offerings from established luxury brands, this places it beyond the reach of many mainstream consumers who might otherwise be interested in its innovative features. Brand perception presents another hurdle. As a Chinese manufacturer entering Western markets, Zeekr must overcome lingering stereotypes about Chinese automotive quality, despite the fact that its parent company Geely also owns established brands like Volvo and Lotus. The company has invested heavily in quality control and engineering talent from renowned European automakers, but changing consumer perceptions takes time. The competitive landscape becomes more challenging daily as established automakers accelerate their electric vehicle programs. Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and Audi have all introduced compelling electric SUVs. With loyal customer bases and extensive dealer networks, even mainstream brands like Hyundai and Kia have received critical acclaim for their electric offerings, which often undercut the Zeekr 7X on price while offering comparable range and features. The charging infrastructure remains inconsistent across different regions, potentially limiting the appeal of the 7X's impressive fast charging capabilities. While the situation is improving rapidly in Europe and parts of North America, many areas still lack adequate high-power charging stations to support the 350 kW charging rate the vehicle can utilize. This creates a chicken-and-egg problem. Infrastructure providers hesitate to install expensive high-power chargers without sufficient compatible vehicles, while consumers may hesitate to purchase vehicles that can't fully utilize their charging capabilities. Government policies and incentives vary dramatically between markets, creating a complex landscape for global expansion. Some regions offer generous subsidies for electric vehicles, while others impose import tariffs that could price the Zeekr 7X out of consideration. Navigating these regulatory variations requires significant resources and local expertise that Zeekr is still developing. The global supply chain for critical components like semiconductor chips and battery materials continues to experience volatility, potentially affecting production capacity and delivery timelines. As a newer manufacturer, Zeekr may not have the purchasing power or established supplier relationships of larger competitors, putting it at a disadvantage during shortages. Long-term reliability. The unknown factor is with any new vehicle platform, especially one incorporating cutting-edge technology. Long-term reliability remains an open question. While early production models have shown promising build quality and durability in accelerated testing, real-world longevity can only be proven with time. Zeekr addresses this concern with an industry-leading warranty package, 8 years, $150,000 miles on the battery and powertrain, with 5 years unlimited miles on most other components. Additionally, the company has established a comprehensive data collection system that monitors vehicle performance, allowing engineers to identify and address potential issues before they become widespread problems. The modular architecture of the Zeekr 7X facilitates repairs and updates. Major components can be replaced independently rather than requiring wholesale system replacements. This approach reduces maintenance costs and extends the practical lifespan of the vehicle, an important consideration for sustainability as well as owner satisfaction. To establish credibility in new markets, Zeekr has partnered with established service networks in key regions, ensuring that qualified technicians are available even before dedicated dealerships are constructed. The company has developed an innovative mobile service program that brings technicians directly to customers for routine maintenance and minor repairs, minimizing inconvenience. The vehicle's extensive self-diagnostic capabilities continuously monitor component health, predicting potential failures before they occur. This proactive approach to maintenance not only improves reliability, but reduces overall ownership costs by addressing issues before they cascade into more significant problems. The diagnostic system communicates directly with service centers, automatically scheduling maintenance when needed and ensuring the correct parts are available. Zeekr has established a comprehensive training program for service technicians, with certification levels that ensure consistent quality regardless of location. Virtual reality training modules allow technicians to practice complex procedures in a risk-free environment before working on actual vehicles. This investment in service infrastructure demonstrates the company's long-term commitment to customer satisfaction. Recognizing that software issues can be as disruptive as hardware failures, Zeekr maintains a dedicated customer assistance center with specialists capable of remotely diagnosing and resolving digital glitches. In many cases, software adjustments can be deployed immediately through over-the-air updates, minimizing downtime and inconvenience. Perhaps most importantly, Zeekr has designed the 7X with future compatibility in mind. As charging standards evolve and new technologies emerge, the vehicle's modular systems can be updated rather than becoming obsolete. This forward-thinking approach aims to preserve residual value, a critical factor for consumers making significant investments in relatively unproven technology. Environmental impact. Beyond zero emissions, while all electric vehicles eliminate tailpipe emissions, the Zeekr 7X takes a more comprehensive approach to environmental responsibility. The manufacturing facility in Ningbo, China, operates with 100% renewable energy, significantly reducing the carbon footprint associated with production. Battery materials are sourced according to strict ethical and environmental standards, with full traceability for critical elements like cobalt and lithium. Zeekr has established a battery recycling program that recovers over 95% of these valuable materials at end of life, creating a closed-loop system that minimizes environmental impact. Even the vehicle's packaging and delivery process has been optimized for sustainability, with minimal plastic and maximized use of recycled materials. These efforts may seem small individually, but collectively, they represent a holistic approach to environmental stewardship that goes beyond simply eliminating combustion engines. The company has implemented a blockchain-based tracking system that documents the environmental impact of each vehicle throughout its life cycle. From raw material extraction to manufacturing, delivery, usage, and eventual recycling, customers can access a comprehensive impact assessment that provides unprecedented transparency. This accountability mechanism has earned praise from environmental organizations and helps Zeekr substantiate its sustainability claims with verifiable data. Interior materials undergo rigorous testing, not just for durability, but for chemical, Emissions, ensuring the cabin environment remains free from volatile organic compounds that can affect air quality and occupant health. The company has eliminated over 30 potentially harmful substances commonly found in automotive interiors, exceeding regulatory requirements in all markets. Zeekr participates in habitat restoration programs in regions affected by lithium mining, working with local communities to develop sustainable practices that minimize ecological disruption. These initiatives include water conservation technologies, land reclamation projects, and biodiversity monitoring to ensure mining activities don't permanently damage sensitive ecosystems. The company's commitment to sustainability extends to its corporate practices. Zeekr has established ambitious targets for carbon neutrality across its entire supply chain by 2030, with interim goals and transparent reporting on progress. Executive compensation is partially tied to meeting these environmental benchmarks, aligning corporate incentives with ecological responsibility. Perhaps most innovative is Zeekr's approach to vehicle longevity. Rather than encouraging frequent replacement cycles, the company designs for durability and updatability. Interior. Materials are selected for resistance to wear and fading. Modular electronics can be upgraded as technology advances. This philosophy of creating vehicles with extended useful lifespans may seem counterintuitive for a manufacturer's profit model, but it significantly reduces lifetime environmental impact and builds brand loyalty through demonstrated commitment to sustainability. Conclusion: revolution or evolution? Is the Zeekr 7X the game changer that will dethrone Tesla and redefine electric mobility? The answer is nuanced. While it doesn't revolutionize the fundamental concept of the electric vehicle, it does push boundaries in key areas, particularly charging speed, software integration, and sustainable luxury. For early adopters and technology enthusiasts, the Zeekr 7X represents an exciting alternative to established players. Its combination of performance, range, and cutting-edge features creates a compelling package that deserves serious consideration. For mainstream consumers, the decision may hinge on factors beyond the vehicle itself: service network, brand familiarity, and long-term reliability concerns. As Zeekr continues to expand its presence and build reputation, these barriers will likely diminish. What's clear is that the Zeekr 7X raises the bar for what consumers should expect from electric vehicles. Its innovative approach to charging, sophisticated software integration, and sustainable luxury interior establish new standards that competitors will need to match or exceed. In that sense, whether or not it becomes a market leader, the Zeekr 7X has already succeeded in pushing the entire industry forward, and that benefits everyone interested in an electric future. So, is the Zeekr 7X worth considering as your next vehicle? If you value cutting-edge technology, environmental consciousness, and distinctive design, and you're willing to embrace a newer brand, it definitely deserves a place on your shortlist. The future of electric mobility is becoming increasingly diverse and exciting, and the Zeekr 7X represents one of the most intriguing directions that future might take.